Okay, let's talk about boundaries. In one of my groups, we were talking the other day about the difference between a request and a boundary. A request is simply asking if someone is willing to accommodate you in whatever way that you need to be accommodated. A boundary means that you're ready to back it up. What does that mean? That means that you are ready to enforce the boundary. So you let someone know, oop, they bumped up against your limit, and you say, okay, you just bumped up against my limit, and or you can say, hey, the way that makes me feel, it really hurts, and I would really appreciate it if we could do these things differently. And the other person's like, no, that's just who I am, and that's just how I act, and I'm not willing to, you can't make me change. Then you gotta really be thinking about, okay, is this something that is really important to me? Is this something that's like, hell no, I cannot be in a relationship with someone who does this thing or in relationship with? Or is this something that actually is not that important to me, and I look at this person and I think, I don't think they have the capability of doing the thing that I want. Like literally not the capability. Just like you and I don't always have the capability to meet somebody else's needs because of our own stuff, right? So that's just that like super humanizing the other person. But then you do get to decide, you're like, okay, this is not just a request. This actually is a boundary. It's something that is really important to me. So how am I going to enforce it? What are you going to do if someone steps over your boundary? So maybe if your boundary with your family is we don't talk about politics, maybe what you do is you make it clear that if someone does insist on sinking their teeth into something political at the table, that you're going to leave and go for a walk around the block and come back when it's over. Now that can be really difficult to do. And I know a lot of people are afraid of setting boundaries with people that they love because they are afraid that those people will leave. And I can tell you in 12 years of doing therapy, mostly what I've seen is people setting boundaries is a fantastic way to take care of a relationship, especially if you set them gently and you set them using really skillful means, like dearing someone. But I do know one person who, when she tried to set boundaries with her mom completely cut her off. So I just want to validate that there is a dialectic here. Most of the time with most people, I've found that setting boundaries is actually incredibly healthy for the relationship and really helps people connect in ways that are positive and safe for everyone, especially if those boundaries are stated in a very relational kind of way. And in other situations, those boundaries might be something that the other person simply can't tolerate. And that can be a very painful loss. So you got to use your own wise mind about what boundaries are important to you, where you just want to make a request rather than actually set a boundary. Stuff to think about.